Good morning. Nice bright and early this morning, isn't it? Well, the time is 8:44 and 55 seconds. 4-T, the century pursuit of the golden truth. Transmitting, casting out, and broadcasting and receiving. Here in the now once again. Solar white wizard, channeling through all my ancestral spirits. Over 100 mark now, going through the timelessness, intent, pulse, receptivity, enchant, the great mass awakening, unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, unavoidable. Awake, rise and shine, because I am, and you should be now. Everyone that's stuck and glued themselves to my channel and tuned their tuning fork in should have no problem at all adjusting and adapting to where we are in the now. Because we are conquerors. We are conquerors. And I've just done a little bit of handy homework again. It's funny, isn't it? Well, it's how it's meant to be, because it's how the universe works. Through God and the universe works in mysterious ways. As you should all know by that too now. Should have made a coffee before I started this, but anyway. You guys come first, as always, as a solar jaguar emperor always puts the people first to help, support and assist. Now getting back to coal sandalance, which goes back into the clan of Douglas, the recept of the clan of Douglas, and Slavic with Karl Stefanovic. Now, two profound things have happened. The initials, Kilo Sierra, K and S. K is the 11th number in the alphabet. And the S is the 19th. Now 1 and 9 equals 10. 1 and 0 is 1, which aligns with my personality and heart desire number 1. And they both got out of mainstream, that evil mainstream media, basically at the same timelessness, in the same space. Profound, isn't it? Astonishing and remarkable. And who says we're not the only universe? And the galaxies. I think there's 3 trillion galaxies out there. And as I said, okay, you might have wholeness, oneness, and the source. And then you got the otherness, epiphany. It's an epiphany, isn't it? Epiphany. Life is beautiful, loving it and living it. And as I said, 11 ships came over on the first fleet. And when you put KS, the two KS initials together, 11 and an 11. Funny about that, isn't it? God and the universe works in mysterious ways. And you're not going to stop our biologies or the biology doing its thing, because it's through nature and it's a natural way of processing throughout the cosmos, through our natural, customary laws. As I sit here as a judge in the cosmic realm, as I say, our plane, our big responsibility also, our timeline, realm, and reality. Stepping on up, and you just step back into it. Just comes to you. Because you go with the flow and trust with the process. Quickly do another one, because I got the green truck. The green truck coming shortly. Everybody knows that Woolworths truck now. We'll see what we draw here. I knew that we're going to leave it there, because just talking about the universe working in sync, we work in sync with everything, the celestial and the terrestrial, and it's a bridging everything through the spiritual, physical and material. And when people wake up, well, it's going to hit them like a ton of bricks. But I should have, and you should all be prepared. It's all about preparation. We've got the 2 twos now. What's that say? Feminine forces. Yeehaw. The old feminine forces. I miss that coffee. I should have had that coffee. Should have, could have, would have. Doesn't exist, does it? All right, what do we got? The 3s. Lucky shirt. Love, peace, hope. Beautiful card. Now, beautiful. School's in session. Court's in session. Hey, judge. The authority. Enforcing things. How it should be. And it will be. Because we can. Because I'm capable of big things happening. 11/22/33. The triangle of enlightenment. Most people have been brought up in the speed now. Godspeed. Of course, God's plan, God's glory, and God's kingdom. I'm here as the 11, destiny number 11, illuminating the path of righteousness for everyone to jump on board. Never too late for anything. The path, illuminating the path of righteousness. And then we hunt down and go after, you can all say it with me now, the unrighteousness, the wickedness, and the sinful ones. And they'll be held accountable for all their actions and stuff and things they've done, evil stuff, satanic, demonic rituals that they've done. And there's grave consequences for what they've done and what is still happening. And they'll be cast through the fire and brimstone back to Hades. And then that's a closed book. My chapter is getting very, very exciting because we've just opened up a new chapter in my journey. And it is very, 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 probably about the best chapter in my life because all things are happening with the synchronicities and the symbolisms. All a happening thing. Because we have strength again. And the sun, I'm going to put the sun in here somewhere. But the sun, another magical card, isn't it? Alchemical force, alchemy, intent, pulse, receptivity, and enchant. Enchanting all of yous. Because it's what we need and what we want to get out of this mess that we're in. Okay, restoring order out of chaos. And you need facts and the golden truth. And I just keep pushing the golden truth out there and directing it out to you guys. And now we've got the aura happening, and the aura's going to, as I said, exciting times of my chapter in this relife, reincarnate, rebirth, Pluto, life, death, rebirth, transformation, restoration, reformation, planet Mars, action, the art of war, royal star Antares, the energy grid to reveal what is being concealed, and Jupiter. Magician. Wasn't going to let him slip away, was I? The magician. Alchemical force. Alchemy. It's all beautiful. Yous are all beautiful out there. My unconditional divine love flows out to each and every one of yous. I leave no one out. No one out. There's plenty of room in my lifeboat for whoever wish to climb into. Because we're in calm waters. Calm waters. Might be a bit rocky out there in the outer world, but in our inner world, it's calm waters. You have peace and harmony within your inner world. Wants to keep showing up, the sun. Wants to keep showing up. Okay, so what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Where are we going to go? How are we going to do it? What's going to happen? I'll tell you what's going to happen, because I know exactly what's going to happen. Because name means judge, for justice with a capital J. Yeah, might be a few laughing ones out there, a few laughing characters now, but yeah, you won't be laughing when it all happens. And it's a happening thing right now as we speak. I knew it'd show up, the devil. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And we know what's going to happen because we're in the now. And I know and you know, and that's all there is to know about. And research. Everyone do their research. And it's like, holy, holy smoke. Or glory to be. He's mad, he's telling the truth because he has the wheel of fortune. And the lovely devil is underneath, ready to take them all back through the fire and brimstone back to Hades. As I say, it's all a happening thing. And we got the 111 and the 2222 and the 0330. Oh, wow. The 1122 and the 33. Beautiful. Don't expect, and I don't ask for much more. Because I'll let it naturally flow out and correct itself how nature does it. That's why I'm a natural force of nature. Through me biology. Through me blood lineage. Of justice. Now, intuition, 111. Did I say the date today? I think it's the 22nd, isn't it? Woohoo! 22nd of August, 2026. It is how it is, as it is, and what it is, and who it is. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realisation. You come to your self-realisation. You should know now you're sitting in this civilization, and then you have your stabilisation because you centre, balance and ground and everything. And we have mobilisation. And we sort it all out once and for all. Time to implement long-cherished ideas. You're on the right track toward making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. Okay, Kyle and Carl, keep doing your thing because I love your work. 2222. Feminine forces. Relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, and humility. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit, and you'll become a force. Honour commitments and people around. And don't judge. We listen. We get neutral, and we observe. And justice will prevail with a capital J. Okay, 0330. Lucky shirt. Love, peace, hope, and optimism. Transferring responsibility to others. Okay, I have my responsibility, and you guys and girls out there have your responsibility also. Follow the rainbow. Progress, creativity. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum. We got the spectrum, different dimensions, inner dimensions, and the spectrum of individuals. Individuals, we are all crying out uniqueness in our unique fields. Strength, we have strength again, yes. We got 4 yes cards and 2 no cards. The answer is yes, yes, yes. Strength is endlessly fascinating, and women can represent strength, resilience, and strength from the heart. Overcoming difficulties with willpower and bold action. Bold action. As I said, Leo and the lovely 8. Okay, so eternity, infinity. And we have the magician. The magician. Total authority. By my instructions, directions, and by my command. How it all works. We're all a part of it. It's just make-up. You go with the flow, trust in the process, and things will come out. Hunky-dory. Or turn out. Okay. It's to speak the golden truth. And I'm telling you the golden truth. And it's up to you guys now to enlighten yourselves in your higher connectiveness, in your high collectiveness, in your high consciousness. And you just know what is right and wrong because that's been instilled in you since day one in your rebirth. Some rebirths and reincarnates, it's the first time you've been here. As your star seeds, whatever you want to call it. But, as you know, through my biology, I've been here for quite some time. So I know exactly what's going on. And that's through research, and as I say, by jeebies, creepies, heepies, you'll come alive yourselves. Because you'll say, and you'll know in the now, that you have a true natural-born leader taking the reins back that was stolen through forgery and fiction and just falsehood, impersonators, imposters, and pretenders. We've got to get rid of all that crapper. We flick it away from us. Good start, everything is ready. Everything is ready. Virgo, Gemini and Mercury. As I said, watch those two-faced people, the ones that are good to your face, they turn their back and get with their little evil group and stab you in the back. Watch them, and be aware of it. Okay, don't have to take action at this time because it's karmic. They're doing bad karma, and that bad karma will get them. Eventually, Jack catches up with everyone. Bad karma, do good karma, and good things are going to happen. As I say, those random acts of kindness, it's going to come back 1,000-fold back to you guys. The magician communicates and guides the elements between heaven and earth, which brings him infinite energy. Everything is ready. The magician begins his new plan, which will lead to success. We got enough. Yeah, see me. Lovely eight there again. And the sun, much energy. Yes. Yes to the questions. Yes. Everything I'm doing is yes. Correct. Recalibrating everything. Adjusting. Because a lot of things have gone wrong. And you can see it now because seeing is believing. The all seeing, the all feeling, the all hearing, the all speaking of the golden truth. The sun. And it rises in the east over here in the southern hemisphere, under the Southern Cross, much energy in the Milky Way. That's our galaxy here. And we go up. Sun rises in the east, median, then sets in the west. Boom. Things that make you go, The sun represents vitality. Enthusiasm and energy with a bright vision and the help of noble people. Helping, assist and supporting always. That's in our code of chivalry. Because we got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords has his own goals and directions, defences and dexterity. And enters a situation of hostility. Because there's still a lot of hostile forces out there, isn't there? Anger and enmity without thinking. Bringing back the critical thinking with everyone. Leave no one out. And Aquarius and Mars. Action. The art of war. If need be. As the process is going along fine and dandy at the moment. No need for me to do any, use any art of war. Well, I suppose I'm using the art of war now, yes. But it's not physical, is it? Don't have to be physical because we've got God only the first works in mysterious ways. We go with the flow and trust in the process. No matter how long it takes, it's all a happening thing. Everything's happening, whether you see it or not. Wheel of Fortune. The appearance of the Wheel of Fortune is an opportunity to accept the flow of events. To have a new opportunity, a lucky beginning, a better situation, and the coming of the God of luck. Beautiful. Yous are all beautiful out there. Yous are all miracles and stardust. Some have got different gifts than others, and we use these gifts, and we share alike these gifts. It's pretty pure and simple, isn't it? Because we're all in the higher collectiveness with the connectiveness of the consciousness. C words. Don't use that other C word. That's a bad word to use. Okay. 10, the Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarius and Jupiter. Jupiter, we got the beautiful powers of Jupiter. Okay. Exploration, expansion, new technology. And of course, we got to have the devil again, haven't we? We sort of, last three draws, we've had the devil. But see, that up that way, that's the right way. See that symbol? That's the right way. That's the wrong way, the bad way, with the devil, as I said. Don't cave in the devil's temptations, and she'll be right. She'll be right, mate. The devil expresses the forbidden world. As I said, get out of the forbidden stuff. That's like the forbidden fruit, okay? And that they don't have those improper desires and evil powers, lust and seduction. Improper desires. Cut it out. Cut it out. We have devil in reversal, which is the liberation. The liberty of liberation. From material bondage, open-mindedness, and freedom from distress. Don't worry, he's only here to collect those evil contracts, but a few have signed with him, so they'll be sorry. Okay, because we got strength, we got the magician, we got the sun, and the sword, and the devil sits on the thing because he's grounded with Mother Earth. Everyone's got a job to do, and the devil's got a job to do himself, and I've got a job to do me, because it's a great mass awakening, unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, unavoidable, awake and arise, abracadabra, and you're in the now and the knowing, because that's all there is to know about. Magician, strength, sun, wheel of fortune. You got plenty of there, Knight of Swords, to fight against him, and I'll give you a quick rundown. The root chakra with the devil, as you know, I've already said that. You got 2 solar plexus, I believe. Yep, the sun and the strength is the solar plexus chakra, because we are conquerors. Got the magician, got the wheel of fortune. Okay, there's nothing we're unstoppable. Unstoppable. And the quicker you get that by and through to your nous, the better everyone's going to be for humanity. It is what it is. I am who I am. Simple. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. The sacral chakra. And then you've got the heart chakra. As I said, unconditional divine love flows out to each and every one of you. And then the root chakra, yeah, and the magician would be your throat chakra, because speech creates. All right? Take care. Don't ask me why I done that little silly bit, but just popped in. Everyone knows that one, don't they? The bird. We give the bird to our government, don't we? That one aligns the index fingers. Well, the reason it's done like that, that's why the wild men in my coat of arms from ancient times, well, it's supposed to be connect with the celestial energy. Okay. So we go into our Egyptian cards. Been a good day. We've had a bit of fun today because, as I said, it's an exciting times because I've turned the page. We're in a new chapter of the journal, of the journey. Doors. A lot of doors we've closed. A lot of doors we've opened. And be fortunate with our lucky stars that God and the universe, well, showered us with praise, graciousness, and favoritism. That's a beautiful word, isn't it? Favoritism. Okay, so shine the light on the brightest, and then you'll see the brightest through the beacon of light. Okay, so we've got righteousness. righteousness. Destiny number 11, the visionary, the illuminator, and the messenger. And this is why I have those capabilities for the abilities to illuminate the path of righteousness. And everyone can climb on board. And it's never too late. Never ever too late. To cast out all that negativity. All that negativity. Negativity, you cast it out. Toxic. And that is why everyone's feeling down, because that evil government is pulling you down to their level, their bad, evil frequency energy. It's terrible. Terrible what I'm seeing. If you could see it with my eyes, you'd be... I don't think you could take it. But what I can do is prepare you for it. And what I've been doing for my teachings, through my master number 33, the best of my capabilities and abilities, and to bring you up to Godspeed, to see through all these evil corporations. It's just about money again, isn't it? Money, evilness, because they think they got power, but they haven't got the spirituality. Okay, they haven't got the forces of the universe aligning up with them, because it's with us. It's with us. That's why I'm here as a judge, hereditary judge, because we're going to have righteousness and justice with a capital J. And everyone out there is going to say, it's about bloody time. And yes, it is about bloody time, because I've been saying that myself for the last 30 years on half these court appearances and what they deal down. As I said, now you've got Muslims over there in the English court, and they're letting all the Muslims go that have raped. And then a white man goes before him and he gave him 7 years. That's fact. That's a fact. They're infiltrating and infecting all our organisations, government, whatever. Time to turf them out. Turf them out. Okay, so we're going to have righteousness, golden truth. What have we got here? Truth and fairness. Truth and fairness. Righteousness, truth and fairness. Pretty good cards. For our meditation. Meditation. Righteousness, truth and fairness through meditation. Okay, you manifest it all, and it comes into fruition. It's all coming into fruition now because we're on that timeline. It's our timeline, our plane, our reality and our realm. This is why it's all happening now, in the now. And I'm in the know, you're in the know, and that's all there is to know about. Want to see what the last cards were? Well, on this one you got Genesis. On the Oracle Angel cards, we'll have 199, I should say, because it's in cycles. It goes in cycles. We're cycle number 1. Everything is aligning. Everything's aligned now with all the planets. Myself, I'm fully grounded. Took in much energy, and I've stabilised myself. And it's mobilisation, because we are conquerors. We're warriors, soldiers of fortune. I'll just let that phone call just run out. Okay, so it's all about judgment, warning, influence, power, cycles, judges, rebirth, karma. We'll be paying you a visit. Release the need to control, because you cannot force things. Learn your lesson so that they don't repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. Okay, so now we turn around and see what's on. Won't leave me alone, will they? Six of Pentacles. Stop. Stop. That's how easy it is to stop something if you really, really want to. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles is about giving, and the businessman shows his sensible and generous image, while the scales in the hands also show he's a good at financial investment. And the scales, balancing the scales of justice with a capital J. I'm sure you're grasping and getting it now. Only so much one can do, isn't there, when you're trying to wake up the masses. But there's got to be this trigger point. There is a trigger point. As I said, the more and more do research and the more and more share and click and like and get the analytical algorithms happening in the digital world. The digital world. Terrible. Terrible digital world. We had a nice day talking to you anyway on the 22nd. On the 22nd. Hopefully that's a trigger. That's a trigger. And it goes viral. Boom. Are you ready? I'm ready. Is everybody ready? Well, let's hope so, because as I said, I've never lost righteousness, Genesis. And what was the other ones we had? Truth and fairness and meditation. Now the pluffers are coming to have their friggin' say. Lovely birds. Lovely birds. Hey, back to nature. Nature, nature, nature. And have plenty of oomph, because you've got to have plenty of oomph. Plenty of oomph on what we're doing. Capable of big, big, big things happening. 11/22/33, Triangle of Enlightenment. 4-T, the Sanctuary, Pursuit of the Golden Truth. Amen to that. And we sit before you. Much, much ancestral spirits flowing through, which gives me much, much oomph. And through all the planets aligning up. My Pluto, life, death, rebirth, transformation, reformation, restoration. The Royal Star Antares. Much, much, much massive, massive energy coming through, because we need that massive energy to reveal that has been concealed. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And then we got Mars for action. And it's bold action. Bold moves. Because we have the art of war. And as I say, Jupiter, which I mentioned before. Expansion, exploration, and new technology. And then, of course, Mercury, Neptune, you got all those communication planets. And we're beaming right out throughout the galaxies. As I said, what did I say? 3 trillion galaxies out there. Eh? The epiphany, isn't it? Epiphany? Epiphany? The epiphany. And blessings to one and all. We say bye for now. Take care. Stay safe out there. Thumbs up. Remember the index. Antenna. Tuning in to the celestial, terrestrial. You're bridging between the spiritual, physical and material. And we've got each other. We've got each other. Make sure we got each other's back. Because there's a lot of filthy, evil, dark critters, creatures, monsters and demons out there. That we've got to hunt down and clean it all up. Bye for now.